I don't even want to tell you guys how much I spent on my classroom my first year of teaching. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 21 of TEACHMAS. Is it 21? 22. Let's redo that. Welcome to day 22 of TEACHMAS. It's crazy that we are 3 days away from Christmas. Like, this is happening. It's happening. I can't believe that this is my 22nd upload. I've missed a few days, but you know what? I still uploaded 22 videos. So today is my second official day of being on break, and I feel like it's my first real day. You know what I mean? Like, when you get into break mode, it's like a day later, because the first day you're like in school mode. And how I feel, the first day I'm like still in school mode and I want to get everything ready for the following week that we get back. So yesterday I kind of just like chilled and unpacked all of my things, put away all my adorable little presents my kiddos got me. I, made sure that I had all of my lesson plans ready to go and everything was good to go, so I came back on the right foot in January. So today I feel like it is my actual first real day of my winter break, and it's been fantastic. And you saw how my basic morning routine goes for winter breaks this morning. I wake up super chill. I don't even want to tell you guys what time I woke up this morning. Like, I am such a morning person. You all know this, but I've been so dead tired these past few weeks. I'm sure you guys could tell in my vlogs like how delirious I got. Like, it was pretty bad. Planning a wedding and the stresses of teaching in December anyways, and just everything just went. You guys are hanging in there. I'm back. For today's video, I wanted to talk about something that I haven't really found a whole lot on YouTube, and it's really odd because I would have had this when I was in my first year of teaching, and that is how to run on a teacher's salary. It's no secret that teachers don't make a lot of money, and I feel like it's one of those jobs that you use so much of your income for your job, and it's just like this terrible cycle that it's been like that forever and ever and ever. Every paycheck we have, at least a little portion of it always goes to your classroom and your kids. This goes for your first few years of teaching. It's very easy to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on your classroom. Believe me, I've been there. When I walked into my classroom, the lady had been teaching for 35 years. Everything was pretty outdated, even though she left a ton of stuff, which I'm so grateful for, but a lot of stuff like my library and everything was so outdated. So I ended up sending a lot of stuff to donations, and I sent a ton of books home with kiddos that need books at home, and I needed some new books. I needed some new and upcoming books, and then I decided that it was a fantastic idea to do flexible seating my first year. Oh, why not? I'm already stressed out anyway. And that is a lot of money in itself. So, with that and teachers pay teachers, I love teachers pay teachers. I'm a seller myself, but your first year of teaching, you go on like this crazy, like, I need this, like you're buying stuff every single week. And I feel like because you don't have anything, you don't have any resources, so you are buying stuff all the time and it can add up. I don't even want to tell you guys how much I spent on my classroom my first year of teaching. God bless Greg, he stuck it out with me. He did. Today we are going to talk about teacher budgets and how to budget for your classroom in a way that will not break the bank. I'm not going to be discussing any numbers today. That I feel like is important for you to know that everybody's budget, the way your whole budget looks for the month, is different for everyone. Everyone has different incomes and everyone has a different family size and lifestyle. Everyone's budget is going to look the same. So I'm not really going to be talking about numbers or how much you should spend on your classroom. I'm going to be talking about how to manage spending money for your classroom with whatever amount you allow yourself. So that's the first thing that you need to do, is find a monthly budget for yourself. There's tons of videos out there. I love watching Dave Ramsey. He's hilarious. I also love watching funcheaperfree.com. She's a blog. I'll leave all her stuff down below, but I watch her too, and I actually follow her monthly budget plan, and that is for 3 different categories. So how I go through my monthly budget is I write how much I make in a month up at the top, and then I divide it into 3 different categories. My categories are family, which right now it's just Greg and I, and then our 2 pets. So, you know, everything we need to function, like food and toiletries and dog food, cat food, litter, all of that stuff goes into families. Then I break it up into utilities, and that is of course our bills, our house payment, car payment, all of that stuff. And then other and classroom, and that is my fun stuff that I allow myself to have, like girls' night, or, you know, we do a lot of winery dates in Indiana, so winery dates. That all goes into other classroom. I used to save money every single week just for my classroom for my first year of teaching, and then I realized I was spending like a crazy amount on my classroom. So I decided to make it into my other category. And what happens is, for myself, I have to decide, you know, am I going to have a girls' night this week, or do I need it to use for my classroom? If I use one or the other, I just have to sacrifice, you know, a girls' night, or I have to sacrifice, you know, a date night with Greg. As a teacher, it's so easy to come across something that you're like, oh my gosh, I need that. Like, I need that on Teachers Pay Teachers, or I have to have that costume for Harry Potter week or whatever. It's so easy to, you know, immediately pay for it because you're like, well, it's for the kids. Like, it's for the kids. But how many of that can you take before you realize how much money you're really spending on your classroom? And I really didn't know that I was doing that until my fiance kind of sat down and said, how much are you really spending on your kids? Like, I feel like you spend more on them than you do on us. And I was like, I don't know. So we sat down, and yeah, it was true. Like, I was spending so much money on my classroom and my kids. Decided to go through and figure out our budget, and, you know, I let them know that, well, of course, I'm gonna always be buying stuff for my classroom. It just comes with the job. So we kind of figured it out as my other. So my other and my classroom. So when I first started out, I loved using the envelope system. For my classroom and my other, I realized I could use cash for my date nights and my fun stuff, and if I wanted to get like a new sweatshirt, like today, I'm wearing this new, here, let me show you guys this new sweatshirt that I got at Target, completely necessary, fa la 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 latte. Yes, please. I decided that I wanted the sweatshirt, and that came out of my classroom other because I really didn't have much to spend on this week for my classroom since we were only there for 2 days. I do every single time I get a paycheck is I go to the bank and I cash out about 50 bucks. 50 bucks is a good medium for me, and I use it for other and classroom. So these are fun items that I would like to buy for myself, or things that I would like to do with Greg and my friends, or stuff that I spend on my classroom. So this has been the best way for me to help me not spend so much money on my classroom. It's also really helped me find other ways to, you know, bring excitement into the classroom. You don't always have to go out and buy a costume. You could make one. You can go to Goodwill and maybe spend a little bit less, and you get creative. Started making my own teacher shirts, so that's been a way for me to help save money on things that I have to have. I hope this video helped. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another TEACHMAS video. We've got 3 more days. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.